Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Thief 2, Shadows of the Middle Age, Blind. I'm still here in the museum, and as you can see, still have quite a lot to explore, so let's get to it. Okay, so I guess this is like a pagan exhibition. Okay, that might not have been the wisest thing I have ever done. But in my defense, I wasn't expecting the pumpkin to make such a loud noise. Pagan hunting arrows. Okay, I have been here.
That slobs. I've already fixed it twice. I'm not fixing it again. Okay, one more thing to do and then it's bedtime for me. Did I? Hey!
Texts and documents. The collected works of Gerald, Master Engineer. He can't read that. This book contains, among other things, blueprints for many of the city's finest and oldest establishments. Compiled many years ago, it is a reference useful to those wishing to learn construction. Copies of the blueprints are available for 300 gold each. A full moon with a bright crimson spot, the entire collected works of Catherine of Dayport, written entirely by her own hand. Fooled into thinking it was gold, this piece of pyrite was payment accepted by Bose Urdan for his first manuscript. Years later, he had the rock hung in his house as a reminder of his early misfortune. These are collected works of the novelist Bose Urdan, taken from his home just hours before he accidentally drowned. What? That doesn't make sense. I assume he was murdered, right? Because, like, taken from his home? You mean stolen, right? Because he was still alive at the time. This is an agreement signed in blood by the men involved in the working men's riots. E.T.A. Hoffman. These are the earliest accounts of the founding of the city. Long ago, across the ocean, the rebel Hortanicus plotted and planned to overthrow the tyrant Emperor Selik. The Emperor himself arrived at Hortanicus's door with 100 guards. Hortanicus gathered his courage and said a few words of merit, then started a war by throwing a crumpled piece of paper at the Emperor, which hit him in the nose. This is the paper. Well, to be honest, I would very much like to read what was on a piece of paper that started a war, but I can't. I can't read any of those. The Trickster's Torch, the poetry collection of Tanlis Wheatley, the first known literate pagan sympathizer, handwritten in some unknown red substance, the drafts of the first city laws, written by the founding fathers, the Cicada War, a personal recollection. This valuable book is the only one known account of the Cicada War. It is approximately 300 years old and was passed down from baron to baron until a recent fiasco involving some tipsy servants. According to this account, Lady Dionan was kept atop a mystical tower with no stairs and no way down, imprisoned by a sect of mages. She supposedly remained imprisoned for 20 years in a secret hell. Deciding she would never escape, Lady Dionan threw herself from the tower to the river below. This diary was found among her remains a short time after they washed up in Shalebridge. To this day, no one has discovered the tower of which she spoke, and no one knows if this account is true or simply the work of madness and delusion. C. Love and R. The last two known handwritten poems of the famed poetess Aura. The only remaining copy of Hanne Volus's Myths and Legends of the Cray People. Okay, this very much seems like it's significant, right? But there has to be a way to open it somehow.
Someone's sneaking about. I'm tired of this place. I guess it was nothing.
That's the Uwara statue. That's one of the artifacts I brought. I really need to find out more about what's going on here.
Oh, give me a moment. They don't seem to frequent those corridors that much, so maybe no one will discover it here. Ritual masks. Anyone here? I thought that was an actual alive Hammerite, but obviously it's just a mannequin with a piece of Hammerite armor. Is there a description accompanying that? This lovely mask was found on the eastern shores near a shipwreck and is estimated to be at least 100 years old. Donated by Bram Gervasius. This primitive mask of the Branchman, taken from an abandoned trickster temple, was put together from many pieces of masks. Crude paintings on the side of the temple assisted in the construction. This unusual addition to the museum was donated in a most peculiar way. It was found laying on a doorstep on the morning. It appears to be rather old. Purchased by a traveler across the seas, then relocated here, this mask is purported to have been owned by none other than King Bravat himself. In the old age, King Bravat was rumored to have paraded around the upstairs of his castle, wearing only this mask. Dear Mr. Limes, your museum is a sham. This utter filth and unconceivable perversion that fills these fetid halls of your museums should be removed and the whole place turned into a factory or some other thing of use. Your trickster painting even shows him in the nude. This is vile, reprehensible, and wholly inappropriate. Not only that, but most of the paintings are frightening to behold. I do not say this merely because you have turned down my own painting, Flowering Flower in the Moonlight. I say this to warn you of the young minds you're corrupting with your art. Think twice before accepting any more of those crude, sensationalized creations. Pernillus Pennybuckle, Esquire. Dear Curator Limes, There have been rumors that this new basement security system thou hast installed is influenced by the blasphemous mechanist technology. Why wouldst thou turn to these heretics when we have made it perfectly clear that we would be willing to aid you in such matters? Further, we hearest rumor that thou hast been inquiring about heretical security cameras. I pray tell that these rumors are not true, lest we might be inclined to perform a full investigation into thy museum. I dare say that would be a bad thing for business to have members of your staff hold to Crag's Cleft for penitence during the peak time of the year, wouldn't it not? Brother Herrick of the Hammerite Order. Outgoing mail, incoming mail.
Gotta stop jumping at everything. Oh, what is that? Just my overactive imagination again.
Okay, so I guess this is where the mummy is that they have stolen. Though I'm not quite sure how that helps me in the immediate matters. Such incompetence. Our hiring practices must be unbelievably wretched to allow such commoners to work here. I watch them day after day from my secret window as they gossip and gallivant around. Such unprofessionalism. At the very least we have the best exhibits. Even the Wildstorm doesn't boast the finest artifacts from Sunnyport. My little business arrangement is paying off well. Such a good thing I'm able to see everything that's going on. That is at least some measure of comfort. Oh, and how coming here relaxes me, where I might gaze upon my love, so perfect and so frail. The women today are but a shadow of what they were in your time, Lady Isabella. The softest caress of your flesh is enough to make me forget this harsh business altogether. Okay. So I guess it's the curator himself who has stolen it to have sex with it. Which, you know, kind of gross, not gonna lie. Especially because, you know, supposedly, like the description at the very least to be honest, what I wanted to say now comes off very wrong, because I was about to say, like, you know, the description kind of implies she was a transgender woman. You know, she was born as a man but lived as a woman. But, you know, that came out wrong because the structure of the sentence implies that I think it's like extra gross to have sex with a transgender person's corpse. I think once we're at the corpse level, any additional qualifiers don't really matter that much. And obviously, there's nothing wrong with transgender people, although that's a longer discussion. I think, you know, you are sort of entitled not to be into them, but, you know, everyone is entitled not to be into anyone else. Like, you know, romantic attraction is not something that people are owed, sort of regardless. You can't. I think it's a sort of, it's a wrong mindset to say that someone is bigoted because they wouldn't want to be in a romantic relationship with a particular person, because, you know, when it comes down to it, it's such a personal thing, that I just think, you know, as long as you're polite about it, you know, about explaining what you're into and what you are not into, I think it's okay if you're for whatever reason not into being in a relationship with a particular person. That being said, being in a relationship with a corpse, probably not such a great idea. Note from the free traders. Mr. Limes, we are pleased to hear you have received the Yawara dragon. Though we are sure you understand that the broken head was beyond our control, I believe the piece will make a nice addition to your collection. We would also like to thank you for your prompt payment. I am a direct man, Mr. Limes, so I have a blunt proposition for you. We know that your usual supplier has been a really reliable source for goods that tickle your fancy, excepting, of course, his rough handling of the Yawara statue which was damaged in his care. However, it is our belief that we can now do better than he and provide you with the same items at a fraction of the cost. Your supplier has refused to join our organization, and I must say we do not appreciate rogue elements operating under our noses. Therefore, this business proposition would benefit us both. We will take care of the supplier you had, and you will gain our services and goods as well as his, at much less of a cost to you. Though you have found our means of obtaining the Yawara dragon distasteful, as you have put it, I trust you will not find further business dealings anything less than professional. One of our business associates will be by in a few days to see if you are willing to accept our proposition. Be sure you are there to meet him. Okay, so the curator must know where the museum purchased the Yawara statue. I know that as well at this point. I just need to find the book, and then I'm done. Still this, which looks almost like a panic room of sorts. Okay, there's still this that's unexplored.
Is anyone there? Hello? Just you wait, Taffer.
I think I'm screwed. Although he's an archer, so...
Intruder! I need some help.
Come back here.
I'm cornered over here. Come on.
Okay, this is kind of ridiculous, but again, I'll take it. Artifacts recovered from the old quarter. Not gonna lie, that kind of seems like it would be cool to steal. Welcome to the Bennington Museum. Please sign in to become a part of our preferred visitors club. Okay, this is the painting room. And this is like the basement? Wait, did I knock this guy down? I don't think I even was here, so the answer would be no.
I'll find you. They're getting tired of this. Probably one of those other guys trying to get me fired again.
Fire security system. Okay, so that's for the display case upstairs. Okay, can't read that either. almost done. The only place I haven't been in is basically this, which seemingly is a room with no door. But then, why would it, if it's like a secret room, why would it even be included on the blueprints of the building? That's a bit of a mystery, isn't it? Okay, it's just the way outside. There's still this, which is very suspicious, is it not? Like, it would be further north from here, so somewhere over there, but on a higher level. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, it's basically here, but upstairs? Which, to be honest, doesn't even make sense, because this room is taller and it stretches... Well... Yeah, there is no space for a second floor. You can see the roof from here, although maybe there is. And there's still like a ring that someone has lost somewhere near the broken balustrade. I don't see anything. Although, isn't necessarily the broken one. Like, I think the only thing they said is that they were on a balcony trying to lean out and observe the library. Okay, so it's over here. I'm not as interested in this as I am. Also, what's this? Also seems like some kind of an emergency corridor. Almost. Oh, employees only. Keep out. Okay, so this doesn't open either by lockpick or by the key. So either I'm missing a key or there's like a hidden switch somewhere. I still haven't found the crooked painting, which that is something that might be kind of relevant. Okay, so this is the other side of this. Is this a switch? It is. Okay, great. Great, I'm super pleased with this. A mine? Why would they have mines in a museum? Okay, I was hoping for more loot or something, but there is a way to climb here, which is also pretty interesting. Oh wait, the mouse arrow. No, first of all, I wanted a vine arrow, so I kind of wasted that one. But I'm pretty sure they reset in each mission anyway. I'm on the roof. It's actually super cool. Although that doesn't quite solve the mystery of this. But I think that mystery will have to remain unsolved because I'm kind of out of ideas.
Okay, what's going on? I know you're here.
I think I'm dead. Which room is it? Okay, so it's not nowhere close to this. Okay, I think I'll be going. Although I am kind of salty because there are at least two things that I have not properly checked out. Which one of them is the crawl space in the text department, and the other obviously is the entirety of this. Like I'm thoroughly confused by this, and unless it isn't a separate room, it's just a representation of this having a high enough roof. But that doesn't make sense to me from like a blueprint standpoint. Okay, wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Okay, I think I'll let it go because I really have no idea. I'll just check the crawl space once again. What? Ah, okay. There was a switch here. I kind of clicked on it by accident. Well, I'm pretty glad that I did. Is this just another exit? Yes. Okay, so now I really am done. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats. Found. Wow, I only missed literally one coin. But I also missed one secret. Overall, though, I am satisfied with how this level wrapped up. And seeing how it would be soon time to end the episode anyway, I think I'm just going to end it here. And I'll start with the next mission. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!